everybody, welcome to Let's Create. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna be making today edible slime. Do you guys want to make edible slime with me? Because I love making things in the kitchen, and edible slime seems like so much fun. We're gonna have a blast. If you want to follow along and do my instructions with me as I'm doing it, I'll give you the list of ingredients and then I'll give you a moment to go and gather supplies. Or you can watch and make it later. It'll be fun. So, ingredients we need, because we need ingredients to make stuff. First thing, cornstarch. We need lots of cornstarch. We're going to use a whole cup of cornstarch. So you're going to also want a 1 cup measuring cup. Cornstarch! Yay! Now the next thing, and this is what makes it edible, you want some pudding. Some instant pudding. You can use whatever flavor you have in your cupboard. You don't have to go to the store and be like, oh, well, Caitlin, she used chocolate, so obviously I gotta use chocolate. No, use whatever kind of pudding you enjoy. Vanilla, banana, pistachio, orange, I don't know. There's lots of flavors of Jell-O. Pick whatever flavor Jell-O you want. And you don't necessarily need the big box. You can use the little box. But the big box is what I had in my pantry, so that's what we're going with. And we're gonna need 1/4 cup of this. So keep in mind, we're going to need 1/4 cup of this, so you want to make sure you have enough of that. And then you also need 1/3 cup of warm water. I've already got my warm water all sitting right here. I'd lift it up and show you, but it'll spill and then I'll make a mess. And then also what you're going to need is a bowl and a spoon. Any bowl and spoon will work, preferably a clean bowl and spoon because clean is good. But other than that, a bowl and a spoon is all we'll need. Now, because we are making something with our hands, because at a certain point we're going to put it in our hands and then we're going to get to play with it and make it all squishy, we got to wash our hands. It's very, very, very important that we keep our hands nice and clean and we wash them really good. So I'm going to go over to the sink. I'm going to wash my hands really good. If you guys want to pause here and go wash your hands, that's awesome. Or if you're just watching, it'll be a minute, okay? Maybe you want to sing along with me. I think I'm going to sing my ABCs, get them all nice and washed really good. So let's wash them. Whoosh. We got the soap and the water, and we go washy, washy, washy all over the hands. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yay! Clean hands, clean hands. Rah! Sorry about that. I know I was probably out of frame and it was just a crazy person in the background, but keeping our hands clean are so important, especially when we're cooking in the kitchen, making things that we're going to eat or other people are going to eat. So first things first, we're going to measure. Pull out your cornstarch, pull out your measuring cup, put in 1 cup of cornstarch in your measuring cup. You want to get it almost to the top, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Then you open up your pudding pack. Pudding, pudding, pudding. I like pudding. And you get it all nice and open there, and you go, ugh. See, I got my box open. And then you rip it open. See? I like this. Get it open. 1/3 cup. And you put 1/3 cup of pudding right in here, or 1/4 cup. Sorry, I said 1/3. I meant 1/4 cup of pudding. It's 1/4 cup of pudding. That's important. You got it in your thing, and you just drop it in your bowl. Now, here's the fun part. Your cornstarch, you're not going to put all of it in to start, because if you put it all in, the water doesn't mix super great, and you end up chunky. So put, I don't know, about half the cup or so. See, you just kind of shake it in there, and then you take all of your warm water, and you go, whoosh, and then your spoon, and you just mixy, 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 mixy. Yeah, 1/3 cup warm water. Sorry, I'm trying to follow my recipe here to make sure I don't screw things up, but I may need to add just a little bit of extra water to mine, because see, it's chunky. See, it's not supposed to be chunky, it's supposed to be slimy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of extra water from the sink and just go this way. can just drop just a little bit in, make it just a little bit chunkier. And you just mix it, mix it, mix it. Now, at a certain point, it's going to be almost slimy. So what you're going to need to do is just mix it up really good. And then we use our hands for the last part. So just mix it all up in there. I think I need just a little bit more water. But watch how yours turns out. Don't just, you know, just because I put water in doesn't mean that yours is desperately needs water. Mine just needed water because I think my pudding mix is a little bit old, so it probably didn't mix right. If you've got fresh pudding, like a fresher, newer box that wasn't at the back of your pantry, it'll probably come out way better. So, see, now mine's all like goopy. Let's see, there we go, right there in the camera. So, then you take it off the spoon, set your spoon aside, put just a little bit of cornstarch on there, and then you use your hands. And here we go. See? Oh, see, it's sticky and it's slimy and it's fun to play with. And see, it's my sticky's on the outside. So see, once you get it in your hand and it's all sticky and slimy, just add some keep adding cornstarch until it's no longer. You may have to roll it around in the bowl a little to kind of get the outside, kind of like you're making bread, only you're making slime, edible slime. And then look, oh, I got pudding all over my hands, all over the place, but that's what makes it fun. And then you just kind of, oh, I'll just drop that back in there. And then, okay, so once you reach a certain point, if your hands are still sticky like mine, see, sticky hands, you're probably going to want to wash them before you play with the slime, just because it'll just continue to stick to your hands. Now, that being said, you can always just keep adding cornstarch until you get the sticky off of your hands. So, just keep going with it, going with it, going with it. Blending it in, maybe grabbing some stuff from the bowl, the cornstarch. Try to keep working, when you're playing with the dough like this, try to hold it over the bowl so you don't get cornstarch all over the place. Your mommies and daddies would probably really appreciate that. And just, see, and then we just need a little bit more cornstarch. I think mine's almost done here. And then we get to play with it. Just want to play with your edible slime. Now, here's the thing. Edible slime, you like get to play with today. Like, and then probably throw it away because you don't want to save it because you've got it all over your hands and it's all gross. And the important thing that we know about slime is that when you're playing with slime, you try really hard not to make a mess all over the place with it. So maybe don't go and smear it all over your baby brother like a very happy little boy that I know did once. Or, ooh, we really shouldn't take it to our bedrooms. Edible slime, that has to stay in the kitchen. And let's see, what are some other things we should know about edible slime? Things that will make our mommies and daddies happy that we're not making a mess all over the house, or, you know, not breaking things. TVs do not like edible slime. They do not. But you know who does like edible slimes? Little brothers and sisters. Not baby brothers and sisters, but little brothers and sisters who maybe they can't make their own, so you're like, I'm going to make some for them. Or maybe there's a friend down the street. You'd like to put it in a little container and leave it in their front yard for them. Because that could be fun. I mean, they may not eat it, but it could be fun for them to see what you're making at home. So, see, I think I got mine going right here. I'm going to wash my hands one more time, and then I'll show you something, and then we'll be done. Okay, washing again. Washing. Got to get all that gunky stuff off, because you don't want your hands to be gunky, or else the slime will stick to it, and then that won't be as much fun to play with. So use soap and water. I like to use warm water when I wash my hands, but most people like cold water because they say it's too hot. Too hot, too hot. Ooh, I may have had my water be too hot, too hot. So here we go. I got clean hands. Clean pink hands. So see, my water was too hot. So be careful when you're washing your hands that you don't burn yourself. Now look, I've got edible slime that I can go roll, roll, roll and make, ooh, I can have so much fun. And I know some of you out there are looking at it going, maybe brown wasn't the best color, but it's still fun because you can go like this and it goes whoosh. Okay, well, all you boys and girls out there, please have fun making this slime or watching me play with it or whatever it is you guys enjoy doing. If you do make it, share a picture of it with me. If you don't, that's okay too. Bye, I'll talk to you guys later.